Oh yes! What's up everybody? Peter Joseph here for a beautiful, hot as fuck Saturday afternoon, July the 6th, 2024, the first official weekend of July. Thank you all for watching right here on the main channel, Killer of Demons 66. Ooh yeah, 9. Thanks for watching. Make sure you like the video, hit that subscribe button down there inside of my warm, hot pants. It's hot down there, trust me. It's sweaty. Ugh. But anyway, hit that subscribe button down below on this channel, my other channels as well. Show your love and support. Leave a comment on any one of my videos, but don't be stupid comments. You go bye-bye. You don't like it, tough shit. Share the video all over the internet. Follow me on social media, Facebook, Twitter, and Instagram. And don't forget to hit that bell, turn on all notifications so you don't miss the next one, because if you miss anything, you need a slap in the face. And you're SOL. And I think we all know what that means. Ha! And that's pretty much it. So, like, share, subscribe, leave a comment if you wish, and all that good shit. Man, that's it. Alright, ladies and gentlemen, I want to get these next two videos out of the way. We got Money in the Bank coming up at 7 o'clock. I thought it was 8 o'clock, but now I found out it was 7 o'clock. So now I'm kind of rushing with these videos as I've been out. Pretty much, I had to do some things. I had to do some yard work today. I had to go out early in the day with the missus. And now I'm back home getting ready for Money in the Bank, which should be interesting because from what the Game Hunter is saying, he's cooking up something tonight. Lots of good stuff, maybe some debuts, some returns. I think we might get the return of all returns tonight. And debuts probably be Ben Frazier. I care less if it's him. But we're going to see something extraordinary tonight. And don't forget, we got the scrum after that. Not that anyone's going to watch that, but, who knows? Might be interesting. But we got all that coming up at 7. The pre-show will be starting in about an hour from now. Not that anybody watches that either, but we'll see what happens with that. But the 6-man tag team match between the Bloodline, or the Teemo version of the Bloodline, the fake Bloodline with Solo. They're going to be taking on Kevin Owens, Randy Orton's not his voice, and Cody, MDK like Cody, you bitch. That's going to main event tonight. That might be where a certain guy we all know and love, maybe, it's not definitely he's coming back, but they are promising something huge if that's the main event. I think that match is going to end in disqualification, or the Bloodline wins outright. I think maybe Randy or Kevin take the pin. At least Cody won't have to do anything, I think it might end at a DQ or the Bloodline win, and then afterwards they beat the fuck out of Cody, and then next thing you know, Roman's here! And then everybody's like, Roman! Everybody's going completely berserk in Toronto. Everybody on YouTube is like, Roman's back! And then we have a flash flood warning in Puerto Rico. I think we all know why, but then again, Mommy Rhea Ripley can come back tonight, but I think she's coming back before, probably in a few weeks. Not now. I would say by the end of the month, we'll see Mommy Rhea Ripley come back to beat the living shit out of Liv Morgan and Dom. Bye, Dom. You're out. Probably Priest will be gone tonight, probably too, I think he wins by disqualification, because maybe, Finn Balor or any member of the Judgment Day might come in and fuck everything up. And then maybe whoever wins Money in the Bank might cash in tonight. Maybe tonight. I'm thinking it's going to be later. So whoever does win tonight, I think he'll cash in later. Unless it's Drew. I think Drew will win. If not, Mello. But then again, if Drew wins, I do see a cash in, but I think Punk might stop it, even though I didn't hear anything about Punk even being at the show. I did hear rumors that he will cost Drew to cash in, but we got all that. Also, it was announced that Bad Blood, remember that pay-per-view? Way long time ago. Well, the first Hell in a Cell was called Bad Blood. So that's coming back October the 5th. So I doubt we get anything in September, because after Bash at Berlin, pretty much we're setting up for Bad Blood. So nothing in September. And NXT has another pay-per-view coming up, I believe, in August during SummerSlam weekend. That's what I'm hearing. I don't know if it's actually true. That's probably where Julia will be facing Roxanne Perez, because she's going to beat Lola Vice tomorrow. It's pretty much obvious. As much as I want Lola Vice to win the belt, I just don't see it happening. I think Roxy's going to win, and then she's like, nobody can beat me, and then next thing you know, Julia's coming around. But I think next weekend is that Stardom, that Marigold event, where EO is going to be. So EO's probably not going back to back tonight. I think Tiff's going to win. If not, then we're going to have a full-scale riot in Toronto. But probably won't, because Chelsea Green is from Canada, so they'll probably give it to that bitch, and then fail. I think she will fail. If she cashes in and wins, I'm going to go berserk. Why would you have Chelsea fucking Green win the fucking Smackdown Women's title? Probably be Bayley. Because I think Nia Jax is going to annihilate her at SummerSlam after she loses, most likely. And then next thing you know, Bayley gets beat up by Nia Jax, and Chelsea Green's like, oh, let me cash in, fail. It's better if Tiff cashes in at SummerSlam, but then again, I might wait on that with Tiff, but I mean, I'm not gonna say, whoa, hey Tiffy, you want to do it tonight, you know? No, Daddy, I'm gonna wait. Okay, yeah, wait. Don't wait too long. No, you don't want to be like Damian Priest at WrestleMania when you have basically a month and a half left on that contract. Just saying. So we'll see what happens tonight with everything. I mean, we don't have any we have one title match, which is basically the Intercontinental title, which Braun Breaker's gonna win tonight. If not, there's gonna be a riot in Canada, win or lose, pretty much. We got that. We got the men's and women's Money in the Bank. We got that 6-man tag team match. So that's 4 matches. We have one more match, right? What's the other match? Am I missing something here? The men's and women's Money in the Bank, the IC title, the 6-man. It's a 5th match. I don't know, and I don't care. I really don't care too much about this pay-per-view tonight. To be honest with you, I am watching it. I don't care for it. Heatwave the same way. I mean, pretty much Heatwave might be self-explanatory. Tonight, a little bit unpredictable, depending on who wins the men's Money in the Bank matches, and then probably with the 6-man tag team main event. That might go either way, but I'm thinking the Bloodline's going to win. But, I mean, we'll see what happens with that. But before we get there, my predictions will come in a little bit. Let's run through little thoughts. You understand? Thoughts of Smackdown and AEW Rampage from last night. So this is your official Smackdown and AEW thoughts from last night, July the 5th, 2024. So let's start it with Smackdown on that great station of Fox. And once again, Blackout City. I can't wait till September. I wish September was tomorrow. But we have to wait 2 fucking months. 8 weeks. Basically 9 weeks almost. I don't know the official date that Smackdown, I think it's September the... Bleh. I think it's the 16th. Somewhere in that area, the 13th. I think it's September the 13th is when Smackdown goes to USA Network. Thank the Lord. So we got about 8, not even 8, but we got about pretty much 2 months from now. No more Fox. Bye-bye, so long, good night. We got that. But then NXT will be on the CW11 in October. Hopefully the CW11 isn't like Fox and blurs everything. Not blurs, it's like black screen and everything. sensors, boop, boop, hit the button every 5 seconds. But knowing the CW11, like I know the CW11, they'll fucking do that shit. The CW11 is not even a major network anymore. They got nothing on that fucking show. Besides the 10 o'clock news, nobody cares about it. They got boring as fuck shows on it. Not like the days back in my day when they had Angel, Buffy, Charmed, Supernatural, Smallville, Dawson's Creek. Can I go on? I'll go on. Why not? The Originals, Legacies, The Vampire Diaries. Not the same CW11 I used to know. I go even further than that. Back when they had game shows on the CW11 back on the afternoon, Funhouse, and they had a couple of other great game shows. Not great, but still. Yeah, I remember Funhouse with J.D. Roth back in the day. Back in the late 80s, early 90s. That was the show. Coming home from pretty much high school. Like, I'm like, get home quick! Funhouse is on! Yay! And then right after that, 5 o'clock, I'm on the Disney Channel watching Kids Incorporated! And then the Mickey Mouse Club. Religiously. God rest your mighty soul, Tiffany Talia Hale, my sweetheart. Mwah. It is what it is. 2 days ago was my brother. You great sexy man. I know you're watching. I know you always watch my shows. And the 90s too. I know. Hanging out with all those great 90s players are in heaven too, right? Yeah, I know. My brother from another mother's birthday was 2 days ago. He would have been pretty much around my age, but not here, obviously. But cried like a little bitch 2 days ago. But I missed the guy. Wouldn't you miss your loved ones, on their birthday? I'm just saying. But anyway, all right, let's get back to some wrestling. Let's not get sappy and sad and anything like that. Let's get some happy music in here. Well, not happy music, but let's get happy. Come on, get happy. Anyway, all right, so let's get to Smackdown. Just run everything down. We'll get to Rampage as well. And then we're gonna get to my predictions for Money in the Bank, and then Money in the Bank tonight. And we'll see what happens with the review. I might do the review as well tonight, depending on how I feel, because I'm so backed up today. I meant to do these videos earlier, but I had a lot of yard work to do. I had a lot of other things to do. But finally, I'm able to do something now. So anyway, let's get into it. All right, so from the Scotiabank Arena, where I think we are tonight. Anyway, in Toronto, Ontario, Canada, better than Montreal. But we move on. Smackdown emanated, and our commentary team of Corey Slave and Bad News Wade Bennett. Oh, I'm afraid I got some bad news. Michael Cole. Pretty much. Michael Cole's now a legend in Canada for some odd reason, because some little pink, little 12-year-old girl got up on stage with Hunter. He was like, because Hunter made her wish come true, some bullshit. And she's like, all I wanted to do is hug Michael Cole. And she goes over and hugs Michael Cole. He's like, yeah! Pedophile Michael Cole. And as always, when freaking Jey Uso came out, it's Xenomania. That's right, Jay. Michael Cole is the biggest fucking hypocrite I've ever seen in my life. And I thought all the trolls on this website were a bunch of hypocrites. No, some of them are, but still. Michael Cole trumps all of them. Not all of them. There's like a few guys that are real big hypocrites on this website. Just saying, and I'm not one of them, because why would I be a hypocrite? If I was a hypocrite, I'm a sexy hypocrite. But I digress. Alright, so we got that. Alright, so this is the go-home show before tonight's event, Money in the Bank event. So we start off the show, guess who? Jey Uso, who doesn't come out with the Fireflies, but he comes out normally this time, not through the crowd, or through the concourse area. Because he probably stole like a pretzel or some shit. I don't know. And maybe because the fans were like mobbing him. And the freaking security goes like, leave him alone! Can you sign my autograph? No, I'm going to the ring. Get out of here, leave me alone. I'm not signing your shit, get out of here. Oh, you suck, well you suck more. Did your mom teach you that too? If not, I mean, I'll have her I'll tell you, because she's been sucking my dick. But it is what it is. I mean, that's how my gimmicks pretty much started. But anyway, because, all the mothers love to suck my dick. But I digress. Yes, I am a milf fucker, but, but I digress. I mean, I love everybody. But all the ladies love me. Because I'm Mr. VIP. Hey, that rhymes. Actually, good. Alright, so Jey Uso comes out. Welcome to Smackdown, or Yeet Down, I guess. So, he says he wants to win Money in the Bank, and then, drink. That's not an insult. That is a fact of life. He comes out, yeah. Then we have a, yeah, yeet, off. I thought that was funny. But then, the fun stops, because it goes, Carmelo Hayes, him. He comes out, says, I don't want to hear this bullshit. And then Chad Gable comes out, thank you, sheesh. So, he cuts him off, saying, I've been through a lot of shit with the Wyatt Six. Bet you they came out tonight. I bet not. I bet you they might show up tonight. That cost Gable the Money in the Bank. Anyway, he's like, I've been through too much the last few weeks with the Wyatt Six, and with Otis, and Maxine Dupree, and Tozawa. Blah, blah, I don't want to hear this shit. And then Andrade comes out. Where he doesn't say much, just like comes out. Comes out in his his great suit from the Men's Warehouse. Because when you go to the Men's Warehouse, you can look like Andrade with a great suit. And then you go to a nice salon, you get a nice little haircut. And you're gonna like the way you look. Well, some of you, because some of you need like a makeover, you need a shower because you smell like shit. You look like shit, and you're gonna feel like shit. So, even if you went to the Men's Warehouse, got a nice little suit, just to go to court or go somewhere with, you're gonna look like shit anyway. Oh, yeah, you dressed for the occasion there, Your Honor. No, but you still look like shit. Get out of my courtroom. It wouldn't matter if you get like a complete makeover. I mean, you can't go on a mortgage show anymore. Go on one of these lame as fuck talk shows where they do makeovers. When they gonna help you get laid? Because you need a whole makeover, you need your grill, fixed and everything. I mean, I know I'm not the greatest looking guy in the world, but I'm still married. I got the girl, you don't, but you're jealous, so what are we gonna be jealous about? A whole lot of it. Because you'll never be me, you'll never have the success I have on and off this platform, so keep rotating and keep being obsessed, because that's all you can do. That's all it is. It is a 15-year obsession. Pretty much. For some people, it's been 15, not even 15, it's been 13. 12, 13 years obsessed with me. The same fucking bullshit arguments. Peter's a pedo, Peter's this and that. Get over it and grow up. That's it. It's like, I got no time for half these people on this fucking website. That's all they can do. It's the same regurgitated bullshit I've heard way too many times. And I don't even care anymore. You don't like me? Too fucking bad. Simple as that. Moving on. Alright, so after that, Drew McIntyre comes out, brags about having CM Punk's bracelet, mocks basically everybody, and is like, hey Jay, how did you get over the border? Oh, remember because of the whole DUI incident with him and Jimmy, they can't go to Canada? I guess that got lifted. And then Andrade, I guess, took offense to that because maybe it was meaning him, and like, oh, he's from Mexico. So Andrade like attacks Drew. We have a big humongous fight, and then basically Jay and Andrade are standing tall. And I was like, okay, here we go. We got a match coming up somewhere. Where's Teddy Long? Player. Nothing happens. I mean, they didn't even go one-on-one with The Undertaker. It is what it is. I heard a rumor from Taker, it's from Taker, that he wants to have one more match. I'm like, dude, what do you got left to prove? Stop. You're 55 years old, I think. I think Mark Cowley's like, 55, 56 years old. He wants to have one more match. Like, stop. I hate these people. I mean, minus you, Terry Funk. Going into your 80s, basically, fighting, with a broken hip and a broken leg. No offense, Terry. But I was a hardcore legend in Japan. I fought with a broken penis. Wait a minute. No, you didn't. Stop it. Well, I know you love Japan. Japan, #1, forever. Okay, calm down, Terry. Stop. And now, okay. Do I have to get him? No, I don't want to talk to him. Okay, I won't get him then. He's not even here anyway. Thank God. Anyway, so we got that. Let me move on. So I gave that first segment 3.25 out of 5 stars. And pretty much the whole show was meh. But that's it. Alright, after that, we go to, I think it was Jackie Redmond with Bayley. Give me a hug. The Smackdown Women's Champion in the back. And then Chelsea Green interrupts, threatens to cash in on Bayley. And then Piper Niven, or Dewdrop, jumps Bayley from behind, knocks her out. And then Chelsea says, well, that's one way to cash in. Well, obviously. So we get that. I gave that 2.25 out of 5 stars. And then after that, after the break, we find out that Bayley has a rematch from Clash of the Castle against Piper Niven, non-title though, but I wonder how that goes. And of course, Naomi will be at ringside, along with Chelsea Green. We got that. Alright, match number 1, we got the Street Profits, the newly married Angelo Dawkins. Congrats to you, sir. Along with another guy that's married, that's Montez Ford, because he's married to Bianca Belair. Lucky you. So the Street Profits take on the Yes Boys. Elton Prince, Elton Strong, and Kit Wilson. B-Fab at ringside, pretty much doing nothing. Was an match, 10-minute match. The Profits get the win after Montez Ford hits a big frog splash from the heavens on Elton Prince. And it wasn't Elton Strong kicking out, but it is what it is. The Profits get the win. Another fucking loss for the Yes Boys. Damn! Can they just send them back to NXT? Please? Send them back over the river, maybe have... I don't know who you can have, ship them back to NXT, but, Tony D's not around. Well, I bet you Tony D will welcome them with open arms. Hey, didn't we send you guys up the river? Yeah, but we came back. We got that. Alright, so I gave that match 2.5 out of 5 stars. Then we have I Did It, Grayson Waller and Austin Theory, the SmackDown Tag Team Champions, in the main event to defend the belts against DIY, Johnny Gargano, and the Psycho Killer, Mr. Tommaso Ciampa. So they're all ready to defend the belts. Grayson gives Austin a huge pep talk. Is it going to work? No. No. You'll see why in a minute. Alright, so I give that 2.5 out of 5 stars. Then we're going to look back at the carnage last week in Madison Square Garden, the Mecca, where the fake-as-fuck Usos destroyed the Wise Man. My name is Paul Heyman, putting him through the announce table, because, Paul's like, you are not my tribal chief. And then they put him out. But bet you nothing, he'll be back with Roman. Because Roman is pissed right now. I can tell you that from pretty much. He's not saying it on Twitter, but you know. Roman is mad. Because the wise man got the fucking shit beat out of him. Well, we get that. Alright, moving on from that. We go to a women's tag team match player, Indy Hartwell and Candice LeRae, once again. I think this is like the third or fourth match with Jade Cargill. By the way, I talked to her on Instagram today. I said hello. She didn't say hello to me, but she went. So I guess that counts. But anyway, so Jade Cargill, that bitch show, teaming up with Bianca Belair. She's Bianca Belair. She plays with her hair. That's actually her hair. That's Bianca Belair. 4-minute bore fest, and you know who wins this. Bianca and Jade get the win with a stereo jaded KOD. No, not me, but, you know, the acronym Kiss of Death. So they get that on Candice. And, well, basically beat both of them up. That's it. So, 2.25 out of 5 stars for that. And after the match, I think Jackie Redmond or Kathy Kelly interviewed the ladies. Basically, they say they're coming back for the women's tag team titles. Well, there's no other women to face the unholy union. There's only like, 3 teams? Wait, 4 teams, you think about it? The Dancing Queens, Casey Catanzaro and Kaden Carter. You can put Dakota Kai and Kyrie involved, or not Asuka, but Io and Kyrie. I would love to see that. That's possible third. Then you got Chelsea Green and Piper. That's 4 teams. Plus, well, we have 5 teams. So, you don't really have a women's tag team division. And it's pretty much going to be like a bore fest. Whoever wins the belts from the unholy union. Oh, actually, 6 teams. Zoe Stark and Shayna Baszler. So, it's like a revolving door, pretty much, with the tag team belts. Until Asuka comes back. Which won't be till probably at the Royal Rumble at this point. Because she had her surgery, she's rehabbing right now, and they're saying she's not going to be back this year. So that's pretty much the next 5 months. So really, 6 months she's going to be out. And then she has to get medically cleared. I'm hoping Asuka comes back at the Rumble in February. I know it's February 1st, but still. So it's really 6+ months from now, maybe we get Asuka as not a surprise return, but a return. So that's what I think. I think Asuka should return and win, but she won't. I don't even care who wins next year, really. Maybe it'd be Jade, I don't know. We'll see how everything goes between now and then. Bianca Belair says she wants to be the first ever woman to win, not back-to-back, but 2-time Royal Rumble winner. Will she? Maybe, but we got that. We got a long way to go before February the 1st, 2025, from Lucas Oil Stadium in Indianapolis, Indiana. Well, that's way in advance. We'll move on. Alright, then we get a video for DIY versus A-Town Down Under. Then we have Cody, MDK only. Cody, no! He's in the ring with Randy Orton and his 290-pound ass! Yeah, he's 290 now. He got big. Not fat big, but he says, I'm hungry. And he's eating a little bit more. You know, and lay off the cheeseburgers there, Randy. Just saying. But anyway, they come out. Actually, before we get to Kevin, Cody says they have heard enough from the fake-as fuck bloodline. They want to fight right here, right now. Randy is ready to end that fight with an RKO. It's a Gilmore cutter, Randy. Stop it. And then Kevin Owens, the home country boy, basically. He's not from Toronto, but he's from Maryville, Quebec, another province, further away. So they give him a big ovation. Kev gets a little bit serious. Talks about he got a call from his dad. Because the last 4 days, And the last 4 years, really, kind of took a toll on him with the whole bloodline situation. Then he got a call from his dad a couple days ago. His mom was rushed to the hospital. He's been there with his mom, who's been fighting for her life. And, she's not going to be at Money in the Bank. Because that might be a problem. She did everything to make Kevin's dream come true. Because he got into the business at a really young age. And finally got to WWE in 2016. Well, first Sammy, then him. I still have that promo when he was in NXT. Before he got to NXT, he cut an amazing promo. I have it on my freaking channel, on my playlist. It is freaking epic. That's how he got signed to NXT. He didn't even need to do the promo. Just Kevin Steen's name alone should have made Hunter and Vince and Hunter at the time. It's like, yeah, it's Kevin Steen. Well, we're gonna sign Kevin Steen. If you don't like it, you're fired. Like, shut up, Vince. Go to jail, you fucking senile bastard. Anyway. So, blah, blah, blah. So he mentions that, and everybody's like, he's sad. He's like, I'm gonna kick your ass. You're yelling now. He's like, I don't give a fuck. I'm gonna kick the whole Bloodline's ass. And the fans like, yeah, Kev. Kevin Owens is probably one of the best talkers of the modern era. I'm just saying, his promos are just so fucking good. I never heard a bad promo from Kevin, ever. Well, from Ring of Honor, from IWF, or from CCW, anything from CCW, from PWG, you remember that promo? I'm Kevin Steen and I built this fucking place! It's like, tell me who it is. Candace, Joey Ryan, Elgin, I'm gonna make everybody suck your fucking dick! And Adam Cole's like, whoa! I hate you, and I'll get to you later. You may be a scumbag, but I'm also a scumbag! I love that promo. I love that promo. The Mount Rushmore promo. And I have that on DVD. The PWG DVD. I have it. He cut some amazing promos. He was gold on commentary with Excalibur. Oh, by the way, he owns PWG. When's the next show, asshole? Oh, I'm too busy in AEW. Bullshit. You can put on a fucking show. Come on now. Somebody go to Reseda. Go to that fucking wherever they run out of. Where basically it's where WoW runs out of now. Yeah, Women of Wrestling. That's where their TV show on Channel 55 here in New York, that's where they emanate from. The same fucking building as PWG. How great is that, huh? How fucking great WOW is. But, I mean, when was the last PWG show? Been months, right? We still have the same fucking champs, I think. I think, I don't know if I think the PWG world title changed. I don't even know who held it last time, to be honest with you. I think Brody King and Malachi are still your tag team champions. PWG hasn't been the same. I mean, it's still great, but, that hasn't been the same since, Kevin Steen's been there. Chris Hero, Claudio, Kyle O'Reilly, Roddy, Zack Sabre Jr., Generico, the Bucks, even Human Tornado. We remember that guy, don't we? That's old school. Not even old school. That's older than old school. That's 2005 old school PWG. For those of you who follow Aaron, my good buddy Aaron Rift on NoDQ.com, you have to know who Human Tornado is. And if you don't, go look him up. He was also on a great show. Remember that great show on MTV? Wrestling Society X? He was in a few matches, not the hardcore matches. Not the one where they're blowing themselves up, like Vampiro and pretty much, what's his name? Teddy Hart blowing themselves up. And the match we never seen. The electric cage match, the time bomb match, which is supposed to be the final episode. It was supposed to lead into season 2, and that never happened. And I think we all know why, because MTV turned into ridiculous television. But they knew a thing or two about wrestling. Rock and Wrestling Connection back in the 80s really launched MTV. Then they had, they did something in the 90s with WCW, but remember that whole thing with DDP and Raven? Remember when DDP was on with Carson Daly? I think it was on TRL. Or TRL? Yeah, he was on TRL I think it was one time on TRL. And he was like talking about Raven, and Raven shows up on the TV, cutting a promo, and freaking DDP's like, I don't give a shit about Raven. And then next thing you know, Raven shows up, BAM! With the stop sign. Knocks DDP the fuck out. And it was like, oh shit, nobody, not doing anything. I thought he was legit gonna throw him out the window. At MTV Studios at Times Square, because there were people out there. I was like waiting for him to just throw him out the window. To his death, basically, which is only 2 stories down, but still. And I've been in MTV Studios around that TRL area, but not that high up. It's like I would say like a give or take 20-foot fall, 25 at most. DDP probably would have survived that. DDP, maybe he would, maybe he wouldn't, but yeah. He got hit in the head, in the back of the head with a stop sign. Then he got put through one of those mini black tables. And that was it, which led to the DDP Raven feud. And then pretty much MTV said, fuck wrestling. Pretty much. And then he came back with, Celebrity Deathmatch, which wasn't wrestling based, but it had like Stone Cold. It had Stone Cold, Vince McMahon, and The Undertaker on it, but in, animated form. Which was great. I love Celebrity Deathmatch. Good fight! Good night. I'm Johnny Gomez. I'm Nick Diamond. That was a great show. I wish it came back. But you can only see it on Paramount Plus. But it's old stuff. Not new. But now you can see Beavis and Butthead new episodes on Paramount TV and Paramount Plus. Yeah! Settle down, Beavis. Yeah, shut up, butthole! Okay, calm down. Guys, calm down. Go listen to some Ozzy, right? Ooh, Ozzy! Alright, we got that. But yeah. We got all that. But yeah, MTV pretty much done with wrestling. They pretty much killed it after Wrestling Society X failed. But it was good TV for what it was worth, a few episodes. And basically it was just Chris Kloss from CZW. Partly from CCW and this was around the time where XPW, XPW, I think it was, the hardcore from California. That was the precursor to CCW, and remnants from FMW came in, the elements like the bomb matches and the exploding coffin and the exploding ring, shit like that. That was all from FMW. And a little bit of CCW. Not too much, but yeah, fire, everything, man. It was just insane. It was good stuff, though, back in the day. Even XPW, what it was with Messiah, with Sabu, with New Jack throwing Vic Grimes over a 50-foot scaffold, almost to his death. You had the Sandman there, you had the Franchise. Shane Douglas there, yeah, basically almost everybody in XPW. Chris Kloss going crazy. Ah! It's still around, but not the same XPW we all know and love. It still has those elements, but still not great. Basically, hardcore wrestling, you want good hardcore wrestling, go to GCW. That's it. Or ICW too, but basically GCW kind of has those hardcore elements, not so much the bombs and everything. But it's got a lot of glass. Glass, barbed wire. This ridiculous stuff. Nick fucking Gage is there. Moxley was there at one point. Maki Ito, motherfucker! He was there. Ryu Yamashita, who was the American hardcore champion. Alex Colon. So many people. It's great. GCW is the shit. But, you know, once in a while I'll come to New York, but not around where I live. It's like in Queens once in a while. At the Boom. Some dinky nightclub in Queens. Because they can't do it here in New York. You know why? New York State Athletic Commission. So they do it in Queens, so they have to tone down the violence. Fuck the commission. You know, it is what it is. It is what it is. Even when I went to Atlantic City, I stayed at a hotel directly across from where CCW used to run. They don't run there no more, obviously. I think it's the Flyers skate zone back in the day. I don't think anything runs from. I think it's just like a hockey rink now. I don't even know. I haven't been there in a while, but I don't even know if CCW even runs from that building anymore. I know there's still a promotion, but not the same CCW we all know and love. It's just a rinky-dink house show, indie fed. Not even house show. It's like it's basically an indie fed now. Not like back in the day. It was just like basically a ECW ripoff. That's what I think. But they had elements from ECW, which they kind of made, you know, with the Cage of Death. I mean, Cage of Death was like an amazing event. Every year was just like, they got bigger and bigger and bigger. Just crazy. DJ Hyde, New Jack was on a Cage of Death. And all the Cage of Deaths, the cage just looked, crazier and crazier. They had a scaffold of basically just the cage, and then they had two rings. One was the Cage of Death, one was just a ring filled with tons of freaking tacks. And one guy I think it was from New Jack. New Jack beat him up so bad that he fell on the one of the things that was holding up the scaffold. And then, it broke, and he was hanging down. I'm like, well, what else is there to do? Plump, fall in the ring, full attacks. So he gone. Then we had one Cage of Death where the door was electrified, and people were getting like, ugh! It's crazy. But Nico Sozio, I know him from back in the day, CCW. Joe Gacy came through there. He went through the Cage of Death many times. Same thing with Matt fucking Tremont. A lot of people went through the Cage of Death. It's just crazy. Now we don't get the Cage of Death now. We get Cage of Survival now from GCW. But it's not in December when it usually would be. I think it's around this time. Then they got Tournament of Death, but they still have that, but it's called Tournament Survival. And there's all the rinky-dink backyard hardcore feds out now. It's like, it's the same at GCW. You can't. But if you want hardcore wrestling, go watch GCW. GCW in a way too, but not so much. But look at that. Alright, blah, 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 blah. Alright, so Owens got a great promo about his mom, so my prayers go out to Kev, because he's my boy and everything. Not like that. But hopefully his mom fights the good fight, and she can, continue living on this great planet Earth. That's pretty much it. Alright, they're going to video on the history of the tag team titles. We get Demolition, we get the Rockers, we get all these great tag teams. Good shit. Good shit. I like that. Alright, they're going to Bayley taking on Piper Niven with Naomi and Chelsea Green at ringside. Non-title match. Pretty much we have Io on the outside, in the crowd. Watch your hands, gentlemen. That's my chick. She'll beat you up anyway. Fuck you. So we got that. So Io jumps the barricade, decks Naomi. Lyra Valkyria, Zoe Stark, Tiffy Tiff come out. Big humongous brawl. Tiffany moonsaults onto everybody because she's Tiffany Stratton. And then in the ring, Bayley avoids Piper Niven's moonsault, hits the Rose Plant, 1, 2, 3. She gets the win. In under 8 minutes, match I gave 2.25 out of 5 stars. And then after the match, Nia Jax runs her over, tries to go for the Annihilator, but then Mia Yim comes in with a kendo stick for the save. And then next week, we got Mia Yim and Nia Jax in a regular one-on-one boy fest. And that's it. Look at that. Alright, then we find out that Trish Stratus, Toronto's own Trish Stratus, is the official host of Money in the Bank. We might see her tonight on the program with her big fucking hot fake tits, but it is what it is. We got that. It's time for some Stratisfaction. We got that. Alright. Then we hear from DIY going to the ring, talking about the history in Toronto, winning the NXT Tag Team belts, I believe from FTR, in that ladder match. That was crazy. So we'll see if they win the Smackdown Tag Team belts. So, we get to the main event. Yes, this was the main event for the Tag Team belts, DIY versus A-Town Down Under. It was a pretty good match. Grayson accidentally hit Theory, and everyone's like, uh-oh. But eventually, they work together again. They're in control, but then Ciampa comes back with Project Ciampa on Grayson Waller. And then they hit meet in the middle for a very near fall, as Theory put Grayson's foot underneath the rope. And then Grayson, with a fruit roll-up with a handful of underwear for a near fall. Gargano then pulls him into the Gargano escape. Theory tries to save him, but then he gets put in the Sicilian stretch. And we get a double tap out. So we have new tag team champions in DIY. They finally win the belts. How long they hold it, I don't think it's going to be that long, because I think the Girls of Destiny are going to get it, obviously. I think they'll probably get it at SummerSlam. So, just a placeholder belt, basically, for DIY right now. So, it is what it is. But still, a great match. They even DIY even pulled out the FTR's Shadow Machine, which I thought was great. So, we get that. So, great match to end the show. 3.5 out of 5 stars. Then we go to the after segment, where we see Solo Mibuki and the fake-ass Usos, the Girls of Destiny, and my good buddy Jacob Fatu. He's not a fake-ass Uso, but still my good buddy. Basically, they're there in a dark room. Solo holds up the lei that Roman has. He's like, Roman, if you want this, you can come and get it yourself. And basically, like, this makes me the tribal chief. And he's like, I want everybody. He's like, I'm coming for Cody, I'm coming for you, and that title. He says, and then he says, Roman, if you want this, you can come back and get it yourself. Hint. Basically, that's it. Then he basically says, acknowledge me. I'm like, oh no, you didn't, Solo. You just committed career suicide, sir. You fake-ass Uso. Oh, please, I want Roman to come back tonight. I don't think it's going to happen, but if he does, the freaking Scotia Arena, the freaking top of that arena is going to blow off like a freaking tornado hit it. Oh, I hope Roman comes back tonight. If not, he's definitely coming back in a couple weeks. Right before, or at SummerSlam in Cleveland. That night is going to be amazing. Hearing Roman come back, everybody's going to go nuts. That's going there. I know Issa's going there. I wish I was going, but I don't have the money. But it is what it is. But man, I would love to be there tonight or at SummerSlam when Roman makes his comeback, or if he comes back on Smackdown. I would love to be there, going completely berserk for Roman's epic fucking comeback, part 2. You know, the first one was SummerSlam 2020. And then after that, he beat the fuck out of the late great Bray Wyatt, The Fiend, and Braun Strowman to win the belt. And then 3.5 years later, became a god. He's still our tribal chief. We must acknowledge the chief. The real chief, not you, Solo. You're a fake-ass fucking tribal chief. That's pretty much all I got to say about that. Alright, so let's end SmackDown. SmackDown I thought it was pretty solid, so I give it a solid 7 out of 10 stars. Well, that's it. Alright. Then we're going to go to... Okay, we're going to go to Rampage, hopefully. And then we got 30 minutes to go before the main show. 39 minutes exactly, so I want to try to get this done quickly if my computer would fucking acknowledge me, but it doesn't. But we're going to go to Rampage. And Rampage wasn't that bad. We had, in the main event, Mariah May taking on Hikaru Shida to see who goes to the finals to face Willow Nightingale for the Women's Owen Hart Cup on Wednesday night in Calgary, Alberta, Canada. Got that, and a few other things happening on the show. Tonight we got Collision. Nobody's going to watch Collision tonight. MJF is going to be on the show, to explain what happened on Dynamite. I'll watch that later. I'll review it tomorrow, but I'll watch it later. But we got that. Alright, so Rampage emanated from the Wynn Trust Arena in Chicago, Illinois. Excalibur, the man behind the mask, Taz, and Tony Baloney on commentary. So we started off match number 1. Whoosh! Taking on Commander with Alex Abrahantes, the hype man, at ringside. Didn't do shit, because 10-minute match, Rouge kind of distracted Aubrey Edwards to use that electrical cable to whip the crap out of Commander. That was it. And then, basically they go back and forth. Rouge hits a suplex pin combination for a near fall. Rouge then takes Commander outside the ropes and on the apron, tosses Commander to the floor. That was nasty. And then to get back in the ring, Rouge hits the shotgun bullhorns move. 1, 2, 3. Whoosh, gets the win. And that's pretty much it. And now, pretty much, he's a full-fledged member of the Don Callis family. Because Don Callis was at ringside on commentary. And that was that. So I gave that match 2.5 out of 5 stars. And then, right after that, we see Takeshita and Kyle Fletcher come out for their tag team match. But before we get to that, Renee Paquette talks with Brady and the Undisputed Kingdom of I'm Matt Taven and Mike Bennett. Brady is furious with Tomohiro Ishii, not Ishii, it's Ishii. He says it's been 3,059 days since they fought for the Ring of Honor World title, which Ishii won, but then pretty much completely lost it about a few weeks to a month later. Roddy has a receipt he wants to cash in on Tomohiro Ishii, but meanwhile, Roddy calls out Kyle O'Reilly, reminds him, we're just here, we're here for you, we want what's best for you, and Roddy seeks to prove to Kyle that his best purpose in life is working beside them. And then you never know, Adam Cole might come back. Who knows with that? But right now, Adam Cole ain't coming back anytime soon because he has a complex fucking injury. And, he's still doing physical therapy. He's saying he says, I'm great, I feel great, I look great, I just can't come back yet because this injury is complex. One more move, his foot's pretty much done. You can't wrestle anymore on a broken fucking foot, so no. So it's gonna be a while. Britt came back from all the stuff that she had. She had a mini stroke, her back was, her whole right side was gone. Her back, she had to do DDP yoga, and your mama's yoga, and that's how she came back, basically. So now she's back, going up against Mercedes Moné, possible match, dream match, for both titles. I assume both titles at All In Wembley. I think she's not going to win. I don't think she's going to beat Mercedes, but you never know. Look at that. Alright, move on from that. Alright, then we have Kyle Fletcher and Takeshita, Don Callis at ringside on commentary, taking on Private Party, Mark Quinn and Isaiah Cassidy. Another 10-minute fest. Kyle Fletcher tags in, hits a snap suplex, and then Takeshita hits a Blue Thunder Bomb on Isaiah Cassidy, and then Fletcher hits a Tombstone Pound Driver. 1, 2, 3. So Takeshita and Fletcher get the win. So pretty much the entire Don Callis family, minus Trent, got the wins last night. That's pretty much it. So that match I gave 2.5 out of 5 stars. Alright. Then we get another Don Callis segment. This time it's in an earlier segment with Rouge. His pitching saying, hey, maybe you should join up with me and my family. Rouge likes the idea. Well, there you go. And then elsewhere, the footage shows MJF turning on Daniel Garcia this past Wednesday night. And we're going to hear from Maxwell Chico Fart Knocker tonight on Collision. And that's pretty much it. Alright, after that, we go to your 60-second squash match of the night, a Tony Khan favorite. Kyle Otapars takes on GPA. No, he teamed with LSG. I think on Rampage, or I don't even remember. But anyway, Kyle beats him easily. I don't even have to rate this match. This was a dud. Fuck it. It's a Kyle O'Reilly match. Why is Kyle facing all these nobodies? He should be going for the TNT title, or going for the Continental Breakfast Championship, going against Okada. Like, come on, why is Kyle facing guys he can beat in his sleep? It's retarded. Alright, so we got that. Alright, then we find out that we got a vignette of Samoa Joe promoting a massacre on Chris Jericho in Calgary next week. So we have a stadium, what's it called? A Stampede Street Fight, I think it's called. Not Stadium Stampede, but it is a Stampede Street Fight. I don't know what that is. It's probably just like a hardcore match. Probably like one of those Falls Count Anywhere matches, I think. I don't know. Anyway, so we got Samoa Joe and Jericho. Non-title, obviously, because I didn't promote the title on the line. This coming week in Calgary, Alberta, Canada. We got that. Should be a massacre, pretty much. We'll see. Because Shibata, he's out. Hook burned his face. He gone. So Samoa Joe's fighting the good fight by himself. 1-on-3, basically. Oh well. Sucks to be you, Joe. And that's it. Alright, then we go to your, pretty much your main event of the evening. The semifinals of the Women's Own Heart Tournament. Mariah May, my girl, taking on another hottie of mine, Hikaru Shida. Nobody at ringside because seconds are gone, so no Toni Storm, no Luther, nothing like that. This was actually the match of the night, 12-minute match. Back and forth they went. Mariah May tries for the sexy hip attack on Shida. Shida hits a back suplex. Mariah no-sells that, hits one of her own. And then Shida comes back with a Falcon Arrow. She did the deed, and as always, we get a kick out. Mariah then hits another back suplex, and then the sexy hip attack. She tries to Storm Zero, gets reversed. Shida almost gets the win. As Mariah May counters the katana with a bridge. And the pin. 1, 2, 3. So Mariah May gets the win, and she will face Willow Nightingale this Wednesday night on the program in the finals. And then in the other bracket, well, tonight we got Adam Page and Jay White, the Switchblade, in their semifinals. So the winner of that faces Bryan Danielson on Wednesday. I'm thinking it's going to be, I think Adam Page will beat Jay White easily. He beat him to death. It's going to be a tough match, but still, I think Adam Page is got a date with Destiny, and that's Bryan Danielson. I think we can see it the way the storyline's going. Swerve versus Adam Page, finally one-on-one for the AEW title in Wembley, and I think Adam Page will win the belt back for I believe the second, maybe the third time. As much as I want Adam Page to win the belt, I don't know. You know, the first time he held the belt, it was bleh. So, second time, I have to see what happens with that. As we go into Grand Slam, well, actually going to All Out, then Grand Slam in September. Alright, so Mariah May and Shida, great match. 3.25 out of 5 stars. Mariah May gets the win, goes to the finals, and then we see Toni Storm, darling, bosom, chin up, tits out, watch for the shoe. So we see her, she's there, she's kind of like grasping the Owen Hart cup. And then that's it, Mariah May's so happy. See how that goes after Wednesday night when she probably beats Willow. I just can't see Willow going back to back. It would be nice, but then we have Willow versus Toni Storm. I think it's best that they give it to Mariah May because All In is in her home country, and you know how they love having people from England win belts. That's how Paige won the belt last year in her hometown, which didn't last that long, because Toni Storm won the belt back. So we got that, and it is what it is. That's that. Alright, so Rampage was meh, it was okay. 6.25 out of 10 stars for that. And that's it. So that's your Smackdown Rampage thoughts, review, whatever you want to call it. And that's pretty much it. Alright, I'm going to run out right now. I'm going to go into my predictions video. I'm just going to run through the predictions. I'm not even going to do any analysis or anything because the pay-per-view's coming up in about 28 minutes. So I know it's a little bit late, but I'm going to get it done anyway. And that's all I got to say about that. So once again, Smackdown gets 7 out of 10 stars. Rampage, 6.25 out of 10 stars. Let me know what you guys think of the shows down below in the comments section. Don't forget to subscribe to my channels. Hit the bell to get more. Follow me on social media. I will be live tweeting for Money in the Bank tonight on my Twitter page. Twitter link down below in the gobbledygook. And that's pretty much it. Alright guys, I am out of here. I'm going to go to video number 2 tonight. Oh, it's on the night on my Shadow Slayer channel. So hop on over there. Later, if you're going to be watching these videos later, going into Money in the Bank. And then maybe later on my Peter Joseph channel, your Money in the Bank review. And then tomorrow we'll talk about Collision. We'll talk about TNA Ring of Honor. We'll do that as well. There's some interesting things on that TNA Ring of Honor review I want to talk about. So I'm going to do Collision, TNA, and Ring of Honor, and then predictions for Heatwave, and then Monday night. Not Monday. Monday afternoon, early Monday afternoon, or probably Monday afternoon. I'm going to do it early because I have the day off, of course, so I don't go back to work till Tuesday. So early Monday afternoon, probably about 1 o'clock, on my Peter Joseph channel, I'll do my Heatwave review, and then got the rest of the day off, and then I would late Monday night, I would do my Monday Night Raw review. Then we're pretty much back to normal for the next 2 weeks. And then, like I said, I will be off YouTube for about 6 days. And then I will be back by the end of the month. So, we got that. So don't forget to hit that bell. Because if you miss anything, you missed it. And that's all I got to say about that. So, I am out of here. Thanks for watching, everybody. Until next time, if you're not down with that, well, fuck you, man. That's it. Thanks for watching. Until next time. Peace, motherfucker!